Let's talk about WrestleMania Saturday. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cmoney back with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys about WrestleMania Saturday. WrestleMania 42, Night 1, Saturday, Las Vegas. I enjoyed it. It was a good Saturday. It was good. I enjoyed it. Not all of it, though. There was some stuff I'm unsure of and some stuff that pissed me off. Let's talk about it. Overall, I did enjoy the show, but I definitely think there were some things that could have been done way better. And I'm just confused about Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. Guys, I don't know. Let's just talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, all right, WrestleMania opens up with John Cena as the host. John Cena comes out and he's in a suit, no more t-shirt and jorts because he's retired. So he's a new man, right? He's coming out in a suit and he's like, "No, we're not gonna run. We're not gonna run." But then once he gets a little bit over, he starts to jog a little bit. Yeah, but it's just being goofy Cena, bro. He's funny, and I just can't get over him in the suit. It's funny. And then he says, welcome to WrestleMania, all that, which is cool. That's cool. And yeah, it was just so he just opened the show, did the whole welcome to WrestleMania thing. And yeah, that was cool. But before we get into the matches, though, I do want to talk about the big thing, the set, the WrestleMania 42 set is meh. I mean, here's the thing: the WrestleMania 42 set in Allegiant Stadium, not terrible. Like it is not terrible. It is not the worst set that they have had. It's just not, it's not great. Like it's not as good as last year's the one they had last year, and just it just felt very bland, and it felt like there could have been a lot more to it. But again, you're doing the same arena back to back years, like the same stadium back to back years. Yeah, I don't know. It's not nowhere near as good as last year's set, and it's just kind of bland. It's bland, but is what it is. At the end of the day, I don't care that much, but yeah, is what it is. It was all right. It was all right. I'll say that. It could have been way more cooler, I think, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. And also, before I get into the match, I just want to say I'm sorry. I should have started off with this, but the Hall of Fame was very good last night. Or no, I'm sorry. The 2 nights ago, technically, yeah. Very cool. Stephanie McMahon's speech, AJ Styles' speech, Demolition, and then Bad News Brown, Psycho Sid, the Legacy Awards, the immortal moment of Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant at WrestleMania, Dennis Rodman, his speech was very funny, so I enjoyed it. It was a good night. Hall of Fame was good. I enjoyed that. SmackDown was good too. The WrestleMania SmackDown. Royce Keys won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, so that's cool for him. But yeah, but it was good. So I just wanted to talk about that before I get into WrestleMania. Now let's actually get into WrestleMania. I'm jumping all over the place. I'm jumping all over the place here. But all right, so let's get back into it. So John Cena, right, opens the show, all that, cool. Then we start off with the first match, which is the Usos and LA Knight against IShowSpeed, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, The Vision. Usos come out with a new theme. I'm not kidding. It was another remixed version of the theme because it was bad. At first, it's just me, Us. Then it's just us, Us. This one, it's just me, Us. It went back to it's just me, Us. I swear that, or maybe I'm deaf and maybe I misheard it, but I was hearing it's just me, Us, not it's just us, Us. What are we doing with the Usos' theme? I don't get it. It keeps changing. And it was a remix. There were different verses in there. It's why do we keep changing the Usos theme? Why? Whatever. It's fine. Whatever. LA Knight comes out. He has a little truck with him in his entrance. That was cool. Then The Vision and IShowSpeed come out. And they have their 6-man tag match, which was very quick. It was like I looked at it was like a 7-minute match, which for a 6-man tag, dang, like like you know it was good. So I Show Speed's getting in there. He's doing some cool stuff. It's funny, whatever. And then just like that, it's over because Austin Theory is telling him to like lock in, and then I Show Speed kind of like hesitated, and then when he finally did it, he accidentally hit Austin Theory, or like he collided with him, and then LA Knight just hit the BFT. Austin Theory, 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm like, wait, that's it? Like what? You know. But then it wasn't over because then Logan Paul got all pissed at I Show Speed. It's like, what are you doing? You ruined our WrestleMania moment. He bam hits I Show Speed, starts beating the crap out of him, is going to give him the big splash through the announce table. But then the Usos and LA Knight came back, beat up Logan Paul, and then they said to I Show Speed, put him through the table. So they lay Logan Paul on the announce table, and I Show Speed with the big frog splash through the announce table. I Show Speed drives Logan Paul through the announce table with a big splash. Very cool moment for I Show Speed. Like, again, the match was very quick and kind of just uneventful in a way, but it was all just made to set up I Show Speed to have a WrestleMania moment, I guess, and just to give I Show Speed that moment. And it was cool, So he got to put Logan Paul through the table with the big frog splash, the I Show splash, or whatever they. So yeah, just again, I wish the match was a little longer and they could have done more stuff with that, but is what it is, I guess. It was cool to see him have that moment in the end, though, with Logan Paul and putting Logan Paul through the table. That's funny. That's funny. So I love to see Logan Paul get beat up, especially by I Show Speed. So yeah, again, wish the match would have been longer, but it was cool to see I Show Speed have that cool WrestleMania moment. Yeah. So that's it. So and I got that match right. I picked the Usos and LA to win, so I got that match right in my predictions. Then we have the unsanctioned street fight between Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre, which was good. We had both had cool entrances. Jacob Fatu, first of all, he had cool attire. It was all like kind of military camo attire, right? And then he had like these like Samoan like fire dancers, they had fire and they were twisting like batons with fire on it, staffs. So it was cool. And then Drew McIntyre had like he was like it was like at the entranceway he was like carved out like almost like a door shape, knocked it down, and then he was on the other side of it, and he had a sword too. So it was cool. But both had nice entrances, and overall it was a good match. We had Drew McIntyre pushed Jacob Fatu off the top rope, and he did like a corkscrew through a table on the outside. We had some chairs. We had a belt. Drew McIntyre took the referee's belt off of him. It's just so he could, but Fatu actually took it and started to beat Drew with the belt. We had he got what's it called? Drew McIntyre being Drew McIntyre. He had to get the phone and do the whole like social media thing on the phone because he's Drew McIntyre. In the end, Fatu hit McIntyre with a toolbox and then hit a big moonsault through a table. 1, 2, 3. After he hit a moonsault, Drew kicked out. Drew hit a claymore. Fatu kicked out. Then he hit the moonsault through a table. 1, 2, 3. Fatu with the big win. I feel like they could have done a little bit more extreme stuff in the match, but overall it was still good. Big win for Jacob Fatu. I'm really happy he won the match. And who knows? Again, this feud may not be over. Like it could be a 3-match feud, right? So we can still see more of these guys. You never know. Maybe we'll get Hell in a Cell out of them. Maybe. Yeah. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But big win for Jacob Fatu, which I got that match right as well. Then, probably one of the best moments of WrestleMania Saturday was a big return of Paige. Paige is back. Wow. Oh, God. What? I am so happy that Paige is back. And I didn't really talk about this in my, I forget if I did, but in my predictions video, I forget if I said it or not, but like Nikki Bella has been out with an injury and they weren't sure if she was going to be able to make it to WrestleMania, like for this tag match. So, But then, so there were rumors starting that, wait, Paige is going to replace her. Paige is going to team with Brie. Because they kept saying that, oh, Bella Twins are still in the match. Bella Twins are still in the match. But they're not sure if Nikki will be cleared in time. No, she'll be cleared in time. And then the rumors about Paige started to come up. So I'm like, well, what's going to happen? And then the Bella Twins come out. Nikki's on a crutch and is like, guys, I tried, but I'm not medically cleared. But I found someone so Brie can still have her moment. Someone's gonna replace me, an old friend, and then Paige comes out. Paige and Brie Bella win the tag team championships. Oh, what a moment! What a moment! I got that match wrong. I picked Nia and Lash Legend. I don't know why. I honestly should have picked the Bellas because I should have knew that this was gonna happen. But I don't know. I wasn't really thinking. But no, so I did get this match wrong, but I don't care because a great moment for Paige and Brie Bella, new tag team champions, and just to see Paige back. We got Paige, the Bella Twins, AJ Lee, they're all back. So awesome to see Paige come home to WWE. Speaking of AJ Lee, she loses the Women's Intercontinental Championship to Becky Lynch, which I predicted that as well because I'm like, there's no way Becky's about to go 0-4 to AJ Lee. So, and no, she didn't. Becky Lynch defeats AJ Lee and becomes a 3-time Women's Intercontinental Championship, Women's Intercontinental Champion. Another decent match, Becky's entrance had like a live band singing her theme song. AJ came out with like a bunch of little girls all skipping with Women's Intercontinental Championships. They were all skipping, and then AJ came out with they revealed on the post show was her nieces. The ones that were beside her in her entrance were her nieces. So just a very wholesome moment for AJ Lee to have that moment with her nieces and then just a bunch of other girls who were just fans of hers, So yeah, very cool for her and good match in the end. Becky wins because when Becky Lynch and Jessica Carr, because one of my favorite feuds in WWE right now is Becky Lynch and Jessica Carr, the referee. It's so funny. They start pushing each other during the match. Like, they start getting physical, start pushing each other during the match, and they're just having beef in the match. It was so funny. But she she exposes the turnbuckle. The referee Jessica gets knocked out inadvertently. Becky slams AJ's head into the exposed turnbuckle and then hits a second manhandle slam because AJ kicked out of the first one. 1, 2, 3. Becky Lynch, your new Women's Intercontinental Champion. And I got that match right too, which made me 3-1. 3-1 so far, right? And then AJ had a little thing on the post show and was just kind of like, see you soon, right? So is that like, are we not going to really see AJ till like SummerSlam? Like, are we going to have to wait to see her again, or is this just it for AJ? Like, what's next for AJ? I don't know, but we'll see what happens. But overall, decent match between them. Then probably, honestly, being honest, my favorite match of the night was Seth Rollins and Gunther. These guys were awesome. And it ends with Braun Breaker returning, which I predicted. Gunther wins the match because Braun Breaker returns. So great match. It was back and forth. It was physical. In the end, like Seth Rollins had like a pedigree and a stomp on the announce table to Gunther. And then when the referee was checking on him, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Braun Breaker spears Seth Rollins. The referee isn't looking. He throws him back in the ring. Then Gunther chokes out Seth Rollins, makes him pass out. Gunther wins, defeating Seth Rollins at WrestleMania. And then Seth Rollins is crawling on by the entrance ramp. He's all pissed. He's getting up. So what does Braun Breaker do? He runs all the way down there and bam, spears Seth Rollins again. And then when he goes back up, Paul Heyman's there. Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman hug it out. And, he raises his hand and everything. So Paul Heyman's big guy, Braun Breaker, is back. And now we can finally see the match. Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins. We can finally see Breaker and Rollins go at it. It's a shame that we couldn't see it at WrestleMania because of Braun Breaker's injury. But, we're going to get to see it now. Maybe at Backlash. We'll see. But Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker will finally get to see the match. But no, but Seth and Gunther, very good. It was a great match. Ends with Braun Breaker returning. And I predicted that too. So I was very excited to see that. But the question is, what is the, because remember, because this isn't really over with Gunther though, because Gunther said something about Paul Heyman owing him a favor, right? So, right, we talked about that in Raw reactions one time. So what's next for Gunther? Like Paul Heyman apparently owes him a favor for Gunther helping him out. Like so what's Gunther gonna do? Right? What's next for Gunther? What's the favor that Paul Heyman owes him? Like I don't know, but we'll just have to wait and find out. I guess we just have to wait and find out. But very cool. I really enjoyed that. Then the thing that pissed me off about this show, because overall, like I said, I did enjoy WrestleMania Saturday. The thing that really pissed me off about the show, we have a new women's world champion, Liv Morgan. Now, I understand. Well, all right. Liv Morgan wins the championship. A very short match. That's part of the reason why I got pissed off. Like their match is same with the 6-man tag was only like 7 minutes. Like really? Like they could have they should have let them go on for like 10 more minutes. Seriously, 5 at least. Like I don't know. They like even just the whole show. It felt very quick. Some of the matches just felt very. This match really got me. I'm like, that's it. Like the 7 minutes they had were good. It was good. It was back and forth. Raquel came out, Roxanne came out, Stephanie took both of them out, but just like that's it. And then you have Liv Morgan win. Like the reason this pissed me off is number one, I picked Stephanie to win. I really wanted Stephanie to win. To me, this was Stephanie Vaquera's moment. It was her first. Now again, it's only her first WrestleMania. She'll have more big matches at WrestleMania, of course, but. I don't know. I wanted her to have this big win. I don't see and just to give the belt back to Liv. Like I'm like, really? You had to do that? I don't know, but it makes sense. And I said this: if on Monday Night Raw, Raquel Rodriguez doesn't beat the crap out of Liv, if Raquel Rodriguez beats the crap out of Liv Morgan on Monday Night Raw, I will be okay with this. I will be okay because that is the only reason I can see putting the belt back on Liv is you want a Judgment Day feud. Liv, Raquel, even Roxanne, you have them all fighting over the belt. That's the only reason I can see giving the belt back to Liv. Because if they do that, okay, fine, I get it. But if Raquel doesn't turn on Liv, if Raquel doesn't beat the crap out of Liv this Monday night on Raw, then I'm really going to be mad. Because I can understand why you want to give the belt back to Liv if they go with this storyline with Judgment Day. But if they don't, if Raquel or Roxanne don't want at least one of them, if one of them at least doesn't turn on her, then I'm really going to be pissed. Because I'm like, all right, well, if you're not going to do that, why take the belt off of Stephanie? So, and again, part of it just pissed me off because the match was very short. It was a good match that what they had, but they could have went longer. And it was just all right. Oh, Stephanie took out Raquel and Roxanne. Oh, Liv, she threw her into the steps, gets back in the ring, code breaker, Oblivion, second Oblivion, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Yeah. So the reason it pissed me off is number one, the match could have been a lot longer, and I wanted Stephanie to have the big win, and the fact that she didn't got me mad. I understand why if they go the route of Raquel turning on Liv, but if they don't, then I'm really going to be mad. Please, Monday Night on Raw, Raquel, turn on Liv Morgan and go after the championship. Please. Then I will be happy. I will be happy if Raquel turns on Liv and they go with that storyline. Otherwise, what was the point of giving Liv the belt? We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm sorry. That really got me mad. Which leaves me 4-2 in the pick. Okay. All right. But also, Liv Morgan has her new theme song because we talked about this, her new song Trouble, that's me, her new song. Apparently that's going to be her new theme song now because that's what she came out to. So I guess it's going to be her new theme song, which is cool because it suits her. It really does. And they basically like mimicked the music video during her entrance. So that was good. And then before we get into the main event, before we get into the whole spiel of the main event, let's talk about big news. Bianca Belair comes out of nowhere. John Cena comes out to announce the attendance record, over 50,000 people, which is more than what I thought. It's like a little like 10,000 less than last year. Because like last year's it was 60,000, 60 something thousand. Here it's only 50,000, so like over 10,000 less than last year, but whatever. John Cena's doing this. Bianca Belair comes out of nowhere. Remember, I'm still mad about the Liv Morgan thing, right? All of a sudden I hear Bianca's music, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, wait, why? Wait, what? And then she announces that she's pregnant. And I'm like, oh. It was great to see Bianca back in general, but then she said she was pregnant. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. Bianca Belair is pregnant, having a baby. That is so cool, Bianca Belair. So happy for them. Her and Montez Ford. That's awesome. Congratulations to Bianca Belair. Oh, that was awesome. That cheered me up. Yeah. Now let's get into the main event. Cody Rhodes retains the championship. I got that wrong. So overall, WrestleMania Saturday, I was 4-3. So I was up, but 4-3. So okay, but Cody Rhodes retains. And I didn't really talk about this in my pick was Randy Orton, right? In my predictions video, I picked Randy Orton. And I didn't really talk much about it because I was just talking about how pissed off I was at Pat McAfee the whole time. So I didn't really get into this. But then I was thinking as I'm waiting, as like the preparation just as I'm waiting for the show to come on, I'm thinking like, I'm watching the countdown and I'm like, I didn't really mention this in my predictions, but Cody could win this if they do some kind of big heel turn thing where Cody turns heel. Maybe Pat McAfee helps Cody, and it's like a swerve, right? Or right? Oh, wait. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, all right, so either Randy Orton's going to win or Cody's going to win because of a heel turn or something. And Cody won, but not by a heel turn. He just won. Well, I wouldn't say he won clean because he didn't, but let's just talk about it. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. Guys, I just don't understand what happened. Okay, all right. But because again, I didn't talk about this in my predictions, like I said, but I'm like, in my prediction video, I predicted Randy was going to win. However, I didn't say this in predictions. I was just thinking about it earlier, though, was that there was a chance that Cody, like, I'm like, wait, Cody can win still, though. Like, there is a chance he can win, but there's got to be something big, like a heel turn. But there wasn't. He just won. Let's just talk about it. I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. All right. So, Pat McAfee comes out first. He's flipping off the crowd. The crowd's flipping off him. Michael Cole is talking trash. I love Michael Cole. And then Randy Orton comes out. Randy comes out. They're cheering him. They're singing a song. It's great. Cody comes out. Awesome entrance, bro. I love Cody Rhodes' entrances. So, like, it shows a bunch of statues, and it's all of his old attires, like just the trunks and boots, then the jacket and the face mask, then Stardust, and then his current attire, right? His current getup. And it's just showing a montage of the everything, right? It's just so very cool entrance. Then he rises up. He's got like the skull mask on that he wears, like a white and gold attire. And then wow, oh, it was awesome, awesome entrance. And then so they get in the ring before before the match, right before the match begins. Well, Pat McAfee, he he announced Randy Orton himself because he had to be, just in the spotlight, announcing Randy Orton. And then he's like, wait, before you start the match. And then he hits Cody Rhodes with the microphone. Him and Randy Orton start beating him up, beating up Cody. Cody fights back, hits Pat McAfee with a crossroads. That gets everyone happy. Then he looks to put him through the announce table. Who walks up? Jelly Roll. Jelly Roll's like, I got it. Jelly Roll walks up. He stands on the other announce table, flips off McAfee, and then hits a big elbow drop, drives McAfee right through the announce table. And then they had to bring out the stretcher. McAfee had to get stretchered out because he was in so much pain. He was just like, and then I hate him so much because you know how when in WWE the guys are on the stretchers and then they'll do the thumbs up. I'm okay. I'm okay. Pat, he gives a thumbs up and then goes, and then he flips them off. They can't. And then we get the match. After like that took like 10 minutes. Jelly Roll put McAfee through the table. That was great. Then we finally get to the match. It was a long and grueling match. It was kind of slow. It was, it wasn't like great match, but it was kind of slow. Like Cody kept targeting Randy's back. Randy like hurt his back. Cody kept targeting his back. Cody was being a heel in this match. Cody is being a heel in this match. And we get this RK. They hit each. Cody Rhodes busts Randy Orton open. Randy's bleeding all over the place. Randy hits the crossroads. Cody hits an RKO. Randy hits an RKO. Cody gets busted open. Cody pokes Randy in the eye. Randy RKOs Charles Robinson, the referee. And then, then Randy's going to low blow Cody. Cody stops him. Cody low blows Randy. Low blows Randy. And you're like, what? And then he went for a big super Cody cutter. Randy caught him with the RKO. Who comes running out in a referee shirt and a neck brace? Pat McAfee. McAfee comes running out, and then he does the 1, 2. Cody kicks out. Randy Orton RKO's Pat McAfee. I'm like, yes, he RKO'd Pat McAfee. And then Cody Rhodes crossroads on Randy Orton. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I'm thinking, I'm like, wait, what? Randy turned on McAfee. Cody was acting like a heel. Cody wiped off Randy's blood and wiped it on his chest. Cody was being a heel in this match. And he low blowed, he gave the low blow, everything. But he didn't really turn heel, though. Randy turned on McAfee, Cody hits the crossroad, and then Cody wins the match. But then that's not it. Randy Orton grabs the belt, whacks Cody in the face with the belt, and then the punt kick. He punts Cody right in the skull. Punt kick to Cody Rhodes. And then that's it. The show ends. What? 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 What does this mean? What does this mean? Like, because, again, it's like I said, I predicted Randy Orton would win the match. Or, like, I thought to myself, I'm like, all right, either Randy's going to win or Cody's going to win because there's going to be some swerve. There wasn't a swerve. Cody just won. Like, yeah, he did some heel things in the match, but he didn't really turn heel. He just won. Like, after Randy RKO'd McAfee. So what? And then Randy Orton hits him with the bat and then punt kicks Cody right in the skull. But what does this mean? What does this mean? Randy, what does this mean? Because that's just how it ended. Like, I'm like, well, why not just have Randy win the belt? Like, what? What? If you're gonna have Randy standing tall over the end, hitting Cody with a punt kick, like, why not just let Randy win the belt then? Like, what are they doing? Because Randy turned on McAfee, so McAfee's done. McAfee said if Cody Rhodes wins, if Randy does not win, he's never showing his face in WWE again. Pat McAfee said that. Pat McAfee said he will never show his face in WWE again if Randy loses, which he did. And Randy also turned on him too. So Pat McAfee has to be done then, right? He's done. Has to be. Unless he just breaks his own rule. But he said he'd be gone if Randy lost. And not only did Randy lose, but Randy also turned on him. So McAfee has to be done. But then what? Randy loses, but is the one standing tall because he punt kicked Cody Rhodes. He punt kicked him, and that just ended it. So are we going to get a rematch at Backlash, and Randy might win the belt then? Are Jelly Roll and McAfee, are we still going to have a little tag match, even though Randy turned on McAfee, and McAfee said he'd leave if Randy lost? Like, what's going to happen here? I don't know. So I'm just confused. I don't get what, because all right, I'm not mad. I'm not. I love my boy Cody. You guys know I love Cody. I am not mad that he won. It's just very confusing because I don't understand. Randy just turned on McAfee. Cody won, and he didn't really turn heel. So that, and he just, but then Randy just punt kicks him, and it's just standing tall in the end. But Cody's still the champ. It was like, what? So I don't know. It just left me very confused. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think. But that was WrestleMania Saturday. I went 4-3 in my predictions, and overall, I did enjoy the show. The one thing that really made me mad was, again, the whole Liv Morgan, Stephanie Vaquer. But we'll see what happens on Raw with Judgment Day. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Again, that's really the only thing that made me mad. The rest I enjoyed. The main event I didn't hate. It just, the main event just confused me because it was still, it was good, is what it is, but it just confused me. It confused me. But other than those things, I did enjoy the show overall. Again, I think some of the matches could have been longer. I wasn't really happy with some of the match lengths. Specifically, Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer should have been a longer match. But at the end of the day, I did enjoy WrestleMania Saturday. And again, it's only WrestleMania Saturday. We still have WrestleMania Sunday, which I'm very excited for. And honestly, I think I'm going to enjoy Sunday more. I think, I'm looking a little more forward to Sunday than I was Saturday, just because Sunday has Oba Brock, Roman Punk, the Demon Finn Balor. WrestleMania Sunday has things that I'm more excited for. Like, not that I wasn't excited for WrestleMania Saturday, because I was very excited for Saturday. Sunday just has more things that I'm looking forward to. So it's yeah. So I think I'm just going to enjoy Sunday more because it just has more exciting things in my opinion. But nothing against Saturday though. I was still excited for Saturday and I still enjoyed Saturday. I just think I'm going to enjoy Sunday a little bit more. But you never know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. In my WrestleMania Sunday review, we'll reconvene and see if this is true or not. Who knows? Maybe Sunday is bad. Please don't be bad. Please don't be bad. But who knows? You never know with WWE. We'll see what happens. But Yeah, so overall I did enjoy Saturday and I'm very excited for Sunday. I'm very excited to see what's going to happen. Cody Rhodes retained his championship. So does this mean Roman has to win, right? They're not going to have both Cody and Punk retain. Both world champions retain? No. Remember, I picked CM Punk in my predictions, so but I did say in my predictions though that I wouldn't be surprised if Roman won either. I could see it going either way, so I'm not really going to be mad or surprised if right. I picked Punk, but if Roman wins, I'm not going to be surprised and I'm not going to be mad. So because either way, I'm fine with whoever wins. I love both guys. I'm fine with whoever wins, but I did pick CM Punk though. So that may be, but Roman may not win because Cody retained his title. Are they going to have both world champions retain? I don't know. So, we'll just have to wait and find out. So, yeah. But that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching my WrestleMania Saturday review. Again, overall, I did enjoy it. I'm excited for WrestleMania Sunday, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, it'll be a little bit better than Saturday. Hopefully, a little bit better. Again, nothing against Saturday. I just hope Sunday's a little bit better. That's all. Just hope it's a little bit better. I think it will be, but we'll see what happens. Overall, I did enjoy Saturday. So, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for my WrestleMania Sunday review, which will probably be up tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, guys. I love all y'all. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe for more, and Cmoney is out.